Well, well, well. Fancy seeing you here. Cheers for being back with me. It is a Thursday, and had a really, really good day again yesterday in Shrewsbury. Honestly, if you've never been drinking in Shrewsbury, you are seriously missing out. It's so good. The people are lovely. The town is just, it's full of history, full of culture, just full of wonderful bars and pubs to go and explore. So yeah, go and have a watch of the Shrewsbury video. There's 2 Shrewsbury videos on here now, so you'll find them both. I've pretty much covered most of the town itself now. Just a great place. But I'm a few miles down the road. I'm just about as close to being in Wales as you can get. Yeah, right on the border for the town of Oswestry. Again, originally I used to think this was in Wales. It's not until I did a bit of research and saw it was actually still in Shropshire that I realised it wasn't actually Welsh. So there's bound to be some Welsh speakers, so it's that close to the border. So looking forward to it. Look to be a load of pubs here for a little town, so should make for a really good day. And I'm going to start on the outskirts on the way into town with this. Pub number 1 of my day. Looks more like a food-led pub than it does a drinker's one, probably, but this is the Highwayman. So, pub number 1 of Oswestry. Let's get on and have a cracking day. Yeah, it's definitely more of a food-led pub than a drinker's one. It's a Marston's, so Marston's ale and stuff on. Lady Gun Bar's very friendly, nice looking place, but yeah, definitely more of a food pub than it is a drinker's one. So plenty of space all around, but yeah, that is pretty much where we started today, so we will move on into town. One of today's most recommended, most shouted out on my Facebook post about coming to Oswestry was that I had to come a little bit out of the town, and I absolutely had to visit this. And it is Stonehouse Beer and Barbecue. So it is a brewery called Stonehouse, just out here on the outskirts of Oswestry. And literally, yeah, so many people said you've got to get down there, you've got to go and see that one. So here I am at it. So it's only like 20 past 12. It's nice to see it already open and looking good. So let's get in. Stonehouse Beer and Barbecue. I'm very impressed. I absolutely love brewery tap, as you know by now. And this is a particularly good one. It's a lovely little tap room. You can look through the window, you can see all the brewing process and stuff going on, and they've got a really good little range of their own beers. And obviously, it would have been remiss of me not to try more than one, wouldn't it? So, you know. I have sampled 2 of their beers. I've gone with this, the Dark Force British Stout and the Into the Wild IPA, which is absolutely lovely. Both of them are. But yeah, it is a really, really cool place, so I totally get why so many people said to me to get that. Loads of takeaway stuff that you can come down and get. A lady just came in and bought 8 of those station bitters in one go. But yeah, brilliant looking little place, and you can, of course, yeah, see the through into the brewery, which is always nice to check out, isn't it? But the whole place is really impressive, actually. I'm very pleased that they said they seem to be doing a good trade in foods. Lots of people coming to order some food and stuff as well. What a great little gaff. Into the town centre itself now. Popped up to the Unicorn because Google said that should be open, but it wasn't. And I can't find any opening hours on the door or anything like that either. So I don't think we're going to get to the Unicorn today. It's quite a way to go back up there again. So into the town centre, and it's going to be a really weird route round today. A really weird way of doing it because the opening times, that's always against me. Some of them until 3, some of them until 4, some of them until 6 at different sides of the town, whereas the ones around them are all open. So I don't know. I'm sure people just like to make my life difficult. Oh well. I can't moan, can I really? So let's get on with what is open around the town centre, starting then with this. This is the Railway, aka the TAV. That's what it says. So according to Google, it's called the Railway. So I think we're gonna call it the Railway, and it will be stop number 3 of the day, and the first one for Oswestry Town Centre. Nice little, definitely a locals pub, but yeah, nice friendly little place. No cask, but decent bits of keg. Got myself a Guinness. So. It's exactly what you expect a little locals one to look like. Yeah, it's very friendly. All the people there are really nice. So that's that. The Railway Tav. Lovely little selection of keg stuff in here. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
I will head on through. See you later on, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Lovely people, a lovely friendly little place, and we will take you through and just show you the other side of the bar as well. So a second bar with a pool table and stuff in this side. Yeah, good little place. Very sweet little pub, very lovely people. Definitely a little locals local. Exactly what you would kind of expect to find on the outskirts of the top of town. In fact, they have live bands and stuff on over the weekend and things on the little stage. So fair play to them. Only about 200 yards then to my next one. That very next pub is the Plough. Live music venue by the looks of things. Big old pub that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I love the sign. Dogs welcome, humans tolerated. Exactly how I feel about life most of the time. So the Plough, stop number 4 of the day. This is right up my street. It feels like a rock pub. The guy running it looks like a rock pub guy. Has lots of decent live music advertised. Foo Fighters tribute band coming up very, very soon. Nicely presented pub. No cask on. They obviously used to do a big cask range with loads of handfuls on there, like 8 on the bar, but none of them in operation. A few keg stuff. I've got myself a Jack Daniels in here too. You know, I like a good Jack Daniels, but yeah, it's a lovely looking boozer. It's a very, very nice looking bar. And that quirky fella sat in the corner over there. I do see some interesting stuff on my travels, but I don't think I've ever seen like an electrocuted skeleton. But you can see, yeah, loads of handfuls originally were on the bar, but not any there at the moment, sadly. Great little stage set up for the live music. Yeah, the best for live music. Yeah, it'd be a banging place to watch some band and stuff up there, I would say. And loads of music advertised. Yeah, it's pretty cool little live music venue. I like it. Sweet looking little town centre. Seems to be like one big road that runs top to bottom through it. There's plenty of stuff here. Lots and lots of pubs, lots of things to do, lots of takeaways, coffee shops, things like that. So we'll find the next pub. That next one that I come to is the Griffin. So up a slight incline, look. It's not been too bad today, and I've walked for just 2 minutes to get to it. Looks a nice little one. Don't know if it's a free house or what. Can't see any branding for any pub codes or anything like that. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this one might be a free house. So the Griffin, stop 5 for Oswestry. So you just wander into a pub, and you instantly connect with it, and you love every single thing about it when you walk in. Just like every single thing that this pub's doing is right up my street, and it's just somewhere that you really. You could see yourself spending the whole time and stuff like that. But they do fantastic food. Reputation around here for the food in here is absolutely magnificent. But the place is just lovely. Let me take you on a little tour of this from out there. So, dating back to the mid-1700s, sometime, and the bar originally would have been along this side. So it has moved now over to here, but it's a really good little beer lineup and stuff, including my favourite stout in the entire world. So if you've never tried Brennan's Irish Stout, I would wholeheartedly recommend you seek it out somewhere. But let's have a wander around and a look in here, because the whole place is beautiful. So the reputation for the food, everyone has told me that the food in here is absolutely magnificent, and it's an absolutely stunning looking little place. And there is even another room out to the side, and I'm going to go round this way to get to it. Am I? Yeah, here we go. We'll take you with us. Come on. The little navy room that's actually used by the navy officers and things like that. So plenty of stuff like that up on the walls. But yeah, what an absolutely fantastic little place. And even the Brennan's Irish Stout stall. Fantastic little pub, this absolute belter. A killer pub. I love everything about that. It's just, it's right up my street. The food that I saw when I got in there first was absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's a 10 out of 10, an absolute 10 out of 10 pub. And then Wonder, not far. I don't think I'm going to find Brennan's Irish Stout on in this one though, because this one is a craft union. You said, you know, by now you know, I am not anti-craft union at all. I very often end up with a blue WKD. It's a nice palate cleanser, and I've got no qualms about maybe doing that again. But the George then will be stop 6 of my day. Some lovely bits around here, and the opens at 3, but the CAMRA National Pub of the Year just down there as well. So the George, next up. Craft Union. I said I was going to do it, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. I said I was going to do it. I don't hate on me. I love a palate cleansing Blue Wicked and other stuff. So, you know, it splits my day up a beer. Don't hate on me. You know you love it too. But yeah, it's a proper nice little Craft Union bar. Landlady's very friendly. It's just it's exactly what you'd expect a Craft Union pub to be. When you've been in one Craft Union, yeah, you can't have been in them all. They always look very similar. Loads of screens and stuff around. But yeah, I'm happy enough in my Wickeds. Don't hate on me. So yeah, Craft Union is Craft Union. But yeah, I don't dislike it. Table, Craft Union style stuff. Loads of screens, like I said, around. Yeah, friendly. Another well-friendly little place, and plenty of Wickeds in the fridge to keep me happy. On we go. Out of the Craft Union. Literally. So this was apparently what is the town hall. Gorgeous building. But next up then is one that I've been uber excited to do ever since I heard the news. Of course, the news of which I speak is that the Bailey Head in Oswestry won CAMRA UK Pub of the Year for 2024. So, having been in the Tamworth Tap and love the Tamworth Tap, by the way, that won it 2 years in a row, this is the new holder of the crown, and it is, of course, the Bailey Head. Yeah, so I'm very, very much looking forward to getting in and seeing what they have got to offer, because I'm sure, I said honestly, the Tamworth Tap is so good that won it 2 years in a row. If this has won it now, it must be good. Let's talk CAMRA's National Pub of the Year, shall we? And yeah, trust me, it is well worth discussion. It's phenomenal. As I said, anything that tipped the Tamworth Tap off its perch had to have something amazing going for it. And this ticks all the boxes. It delivers on every level. Landlord Duncan sound. The amount of awards they've won over the years, phenomenal. But just look at some of the beer and things that have been here. You want to talk beer? We can talk beer because it's endless in here. Hobson's the one called Groundhog Day, haven't you? But I've had a half of the Doggos. Love my boys at Bang the Elephant. They're such nice lads as well. And I've gone for. I know. It's early in the day still, but an 8% dipper from Elusive that I've gone for as well. But just look at this. It doesn't stop here either. There are other stuff around the other side of the bar as well. Look. It doesn't even end there. Let's take you on a beer tour. Look. Overtone. Oh, Tom's Tap. Again, the guys from Tom's Tap. Sean, I'm a massive fan of Sean's at Tom's Tap. But just look at some of what's up on here. Turning Point Salt and 8% mango. I had that the other day. Well, the quality of the pub was never in doubt, was it? But you don't win National Pub of the Year unless you are something special, and this place is something special. But yeah, the Emperor on there with Overtone, that 12.8% on that. Damien that runs Emperor's Brewery, he's a bad man. He makes wonderful imperial stouts. He's never had one, so it is highly impressive. The guys that run it are absolutely lovely, and it's just totally understand why it's got the accolades and the awards that it has done. What a pub! What lovely people as well that run it. What a pub! I say to tip the Tamworth Tap, which is such an amazing boozer, off their perch at the top of the mountain. It was going to have to be special, and it was. Right next door is another one that's got a really good reputation that I wanted to do. They don't open Thursdays. And every other day of the week, they don't open Thursdays. So the Coach House, we can't do. I'm kind of gutted because I wanted to try and get everything done in one day. So I'm kind of gutted. But if it's not open, it's not open. On we go. Things I love most about little towns. You never have to walk far to the next pub. Minute and a half, 90 seconds. Then you get to this. This is the Butcher's Arms. And I believe it's my 7th stop of the day so far. It might be my 8th. Let's face it. It is. It's my 8th stop. I don't know. The Butcher's Arms, anyway, is next up. And yeah, literally walk down this thing, just down the little hill from where the Bailey Head is, and you'll get to the Butcher's Head in no time at all. polar opposite type tip of the scale. Right? So you come from the Bailey Head, which is a real ale, traditional, old school pub that's won CAMRA National Pub of the Year. You come this far down the road and you walk into a traditional community local, full of characters, full of nice people, full of friends. Like honestly, you come in here as a stranger, you'll leave a pub like this as a friend because everybody's so friendly. But polar opposite is the Bailey's Head, and I love all aspects of the scale. I love it. Amber Taverns, again, not seen the Strombo Strawberry on many places thus far, but I'm actually a convert. I'm a big fan of it, and I think this is a proper community local, full of, give us a wave, full of great people, just mixing in, doing good things. Like, you know, completely opposite, like polar opposite is the Bailey Head, but every pub has its place in its country, doesn't it? And it is just, it's one of those that you should support. All pubs want support. All pubs need it. So that is the next one. Towns like this, genuinely, you see the different styles of pubs now. They all mesh together to bring a town to the forefront of stuff. I love that. I absolutely love that, because that, Butcher's Arms, might not be everybody's cup of tea. The Bailey Head might not be everybody's cup of tea. I love both because I love all styles of pub. I said you meet the best people in pubs, don't you? The people in there are absolutely lovely. Salt of the earth, wonderful people. And it's not far then to walk from there to get to the Town Spoons. Town Spoons here. So apparently the part of the old post office. This is the building of the old post office. Obviously it would have extended there over the years into this. So it's the Wilfred Owen Wetherspoons. It's not aesthetically from the outside, is it? It's not a nice looking one. It's certainly, I mean, Wetherspoons do buy some absolutely beautiful old buildings. That certainly isn't one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen, but never judge a pub by its exterior, do we? Wilfred Owen up next. I mean, right, internally, it's not terrible. Looks-wise, it isn't too bad, but this is by far the worst real ale lineup I've found in any Wetherspoons across the country so far. Doombar, Old Peculiar, Abbott Ale, and there was one more on that was equally as terrible. Absolutely nothing with any oomph behind it, or I can't remember what the other one was, but it was absolutely diabolical. Yeah, really disappointing ale lineup for a Wetherspoons, because normally they get a few decent ones on and stuff, don't they? There you can find something in a Spoons normally that you absolutely would definitely go for if you, and try new things. Not in this one. Awful lineup of guest ales. Carpet, bit 70s. It's like a child's playroom from the 1970s, I would say. But yeah, aside from that, aesthetically, it's not the worst Wetherspoons I've ever been in, looks-wise from that. But yeah, the ale lineup's so poor. Can you imagine it's the Spoons like advertising that you serve cask ale, and the lineup being Doombar, it's Green King IPA was the fourth one. Green King IPA, Abbott Ale, and Old Peculiar. Don't really bother. Honestly, that is the worst, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst ale lineup I've ever seen in the Wetherspoons. Absolutely diabolical. The staff in there are good. It's doing a good trade, but yeah, a horrible looking building. Worst ale lineup of any Spoons I've seen in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, we move on. Directly next door is the Boar's Head. So this is my 10th stop of the day so far. I've made a mistake, obviously, falling in some really good pubs so far today and having more than my usual just one beverage in them. So I'm probably behind time. Oh well, you know, let's face it, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So the Boar's Head, stop 10 of me day. This one, again, proper pubs. We know proper pubs, and they do run community style local pubs. Are they going to set your world on fire when it comes to beer? No, they're not. Are they going to give you a good experience, nice people, where you'll make friends for life and stuff like that? Of course they are. That's what proper pubs do. That's what this is all about. And I love everything about the spectrum of a pub. And this is pardon my French, a proper pub. It really is. Beer wise, Moretti, Foster's, Carling, John Smith, Strombo, Stella Coors, Magnus Dark Fruit. There's normal Magnus and stuff on as well, Guinness, but yeah, proper pubs establishment, and that's what they do. That is what they do. And Eddie, who's running around, Eddie, he's a right sweetie. Something I didn't notice while I was in there. I got a massive, great outdoor space that we can watch all the sport and stuff out here as well. So I mean, that's good for a World Cup and a Euros. Oh yeah, definitely. And there are some old, gorgeous buildings around this town. None more so, probably, than this. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? There's here some absolutely stunning looking places. So that's got a year of 1604 written on that part of it there. So yeah, what a stunning place. But there's one up this way, and I've got to turn around and go back on myself and go the other way. It's a sports bar up this way, but you know, never leave a pub behind. And I'm not about to. My information was correct. There is indeed a sports bar here called The Lounge. Sports bar, games, exactly what I was told it would be. So The Lounge, stop 11 of the day so far. It's a sports bar. 5 pool tables. Good sports bar later. And something I've never seen on a bar before. Thought it was a beer. Actually, turns out it's more of a gin and lemonade style vibe. But you know what? It's nice. It's called Loncero. But you know what? It's nice. It's very, very refreshing. I've got to say that. Alpaca lips, you know, I love an alpaca lips. Got hells and stuff on as well. But yeah, pool tables. Sports bar, isn't it? Top little sports bar, that run by lovely people. Met two of the investors or people that run it. Yeah, top little sports bar. Adds a bit of variety again to what is here in this town. And you know what they've got? They've got a little bit of something for everyone around here. I think this is a great little town. Honestly, I'm loving it. Great little town. Up to this little road where there are a few things as well. Although the old Volks doesn't look very active just yet, especially. But luckily, the one that does, King's Head. So it's up 12. I mean, days so far will be King's Head. It says cask. And kitchen, so we will see. King's Head up next. I mean, I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record sometimes when I say no, but these community pubs, these ones where it's all about spirit, community, and just bringing people together and being here. I mean, I love them. I absolutely do love them. Yeah, again, is the beer in here up to my choice? It's not, no, but it's a gorgeous old pub. It's absolutely gorgeous. The people running, people here, absolutely lovely people. And it's a nice looking old pub. Loads of keg choices if that's what you're into, including Green King IPA and Doombar. But it's an independent, so I find it weird to have those on, especially on a keg. But it's a gorgeous looking old pub. Proper old beams, proper low ceilings, proper historic, but loads and loads of choices on there. Where you can say Carling Bud Light, Stella Carling Black, Juicy Apple Thatchers, Stover Press, Guinness, Cruise Camo. But yeah, Green King IPA and Doombar. That's a novel one for me to have on the thing. But gorgeous old pub, lovely people. Salt of the earth type gaff. Right next door to King's Head, the old Volks. Apparently it's not a pub anymore. It's more of a nightclub only on Fridays and Saturdays. So we can't do that, so we'll carry on. I don't think it's going to be very far to get to the next one. In fact, I can see it, and it is just there. Look, looks gorgeous. Again from the outside. So that will be the next port of call. Apparently it also won't be. So this is the Jules pub, apparently called the Fox. So I've actually been really excited to get into this. It looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's also not open. Very weird. Very, very bizarre. So baffled by that not being open. Jules, they're not so reliable, Jules pubs. Can't find the opening hours. Google says it should be open. Can't find a Facebook page. So no idea. No opening hours on it. So I do hope that's not lost. It looks absolutely beautiful. But we carry on walking down this road a bit further. Never want to be deterred by things that are closed. And always trying to seek out yet another beer. Winstay Hotel, just down here. That looks to be open. Looks like a bar through that window. So we will do the Winstay Hotel. Yeah, so in the absence of the Fox, the Jules, I don't understand that. I've been in so many Jules pubs up there, I've never known one to be shut at 7 o'clock on a Thursday. So bizarre. If you walk past that, carry on walking down the road, you'll come to a very grand looking hotel, like I said, outside called the Winstay. And the bar, you know what, the bar is very nice. It's got a bitter on the cask from the amazing Stonehouse that I went to earlier, so I've sampled that. Is the station bitter from them, but yeah, very grand looking, very grand feeling old hotel type place. Yeah, old hotel building, very grand feeling. There's meetings going on, there's obviously diners and stuff up there, but yeah, very nice little stop off. So station bitter for me, and it's added one. Happy enough to have stopped in there and had one. Got to have another Stonehouse beer. Honestly, I think they're such a great brewery. So I'm more than happy to have stopped in at that one. And next door, literally, this is another one that was massively shouted out where everybody was like, you've got to go and do this, you've got to go and do this, you've got to go and do this. So you know what? We're going to do it. And it's open. I'm baffled by the Jules one not being open. Apparently they always shut early on a Thursday. The town isn't that quiet that you should be shutting on a Thursday. You're doing more to open, and get people in, not closing. Anyway, the next one then is the Oak Inn. And yeah, massively recommended, shouted out to me all over Facebook to come and do the Oak. So looking forward to seeing it. Lovely little thing. So it's literally right next door to the hotel I've just come out of. Let's get in and see what they've got to offer. It looks a nice little historic one. Loads and loads of people obviously shouted this one out to me. I've got beer in me moustache. Right, loads of people shouted this out to me and said I would absolutely love the Oak. And you know what? Sometimes Facebook get it wrong. They really do. Sometimes Facebook absolutely don't. They tell me I like something and they get it. I don't just like this. I absolutely love it. It's wicked. It's a great boozer. Proper old school historic place. Lovely looking place. Like the Gaffer is East Ham. People don't want it. It's a nice looking pub, but we're going to take you for a wander. We're going to show you all through here. Some good cask, some good keg. Forced to have a pint. It's basically Beartown Inception, and I love a Beartown beer. Congleton massive. Their sound. But take for a wander from here. We're going to say mid 1700s. I would certainly go with, but a good, really good ale lineup of stuff. So I sampled the Hobson's Pale. And the Oakwood Inception, which tastes awfully like the Beartown Inception. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's a really decent tipple. Landlord, Gaffer. It's a great looking bar, and this is Barbara, who is my new bestie, absolute bestie. But we'll go for a wander through this way, if I'm allowed. I am allowed, right? And we will have. I've not been through to the back of the bar yet, so you are learning with me, but. Yeah, wicked place. Everyone said I would absolutely love it. Everyone said I would absolutely love it in here, and I absolutely do. I think it is a brilliant bar, this. How are we, gents? So these gents have been on a pub crawl today, so we've seen them a few times so far. But, yeah, great little bar this, and I want to get to the outside, so I'm going to go probably not through the fire exit. No, that doesn't work. We're gonna find the outside. There we go. We're gonna wander this way and find the outside, because apparently the outside is really good as well. So let's have a... No, it still isn't this way. Here we go. The outside is here. We'll go out this door, because this is the door we can actually get out. So apparently it's got a really good. Oh, it has there. Look at this. It's got a really good outdoor space on it as well. But yeah, people that run this absolutely sounds. Wow. Yeah, as far as outdoor spaces for a pub go, they don't really get much better looking than this today. So you want to watch the sport and stuff. It's undercover. Yeah, this is one. This is by far one of the best outdoor spaces in a pub, I think you'll find anyway. Great boozer, loads of history, just good people. Good people doing good things, and a great pub. I get exactly why everybody said I would love the Oak. So, same owners, down 50-yard walk brings us to one of the oldest buildings, one of the oldest parts of the whole town. And this one does a craft beer selection that is off the chart. So I hear. This one is the Bell Hotel. It's the final one on the run of this end of town. Yeah, sadly, obviously, there's a couple that we haven't been able to get in today because they've been shut. But the Bell Hotel, honestly, well looking forward to this. If it's got as good a craft beer selection as I'm told. So that is the Oak just there. The Bell is literally that close. If it's got as good a craft beer selection as I've heard, I'm gonna love it. Yeah, come at me and talk about great beer bars, talk about craft beer bars, talk about old historic pubs. So one of the oldest pubs in the town also has probably the best beer lineup I've seen all day. Honestly, the beer lineup is absolutely fantastic. There's some great cans, and some wonderful stuff on the draft and the kegs and the key kegs and stuff as well. I absolutely love the place. It's gorgeous. It ticks all my boxes, 100%. Breweries, let's talk breweries here. I said Arbor, wonderful brewery. Vault City, obviously. Siren, Overtone. Honestly, they're all here. The thing. Honestly, as far as lagers go, I went to Wrexham. We had Wrexham Lager, and I absolutely loved it. So, Burning Sky, Two Flints. Yeah, I'm a massive fan already. So it's an old boozer, steeped in history, but it's not just all about that, is it? It's about it's dog friendly and stuff as well. But looking at some of the other stuff, so the Daya collection alone, phenomenal. The Yonder stuff, that Dip Live, I absolutely love that Dip Live. But what a great looking place. Yeah, you want a beer lineup? This is the place you will find an epic beer lineup. So Oswestry, it's really impressive me. It really is. Also, if you want some cask, stuff like that, again, Abbeydale, Sheffield, absolutely love. One from Kent. But yeah, it's a really good lineup. This. And again, a dipper, double IPA, Daya, Super Glue. This place, off the chart for the beer, absolutely off the chart. 10 out of 10. More thing we need to do, we need to show you how wonderful this garden is. So yeah, Little Smoke, yeah, honestly, this is an absolute trooper of a garden space. Well, so they have food vendors and stuff that come out here. This is just an absolute epic of a place. Honestly, you've got to come and see this. Tonight, I went and truly fell into a trap of certain places that I wanted to do just not opening or shut already, or just sad. I went and truly fell in the trap of, for once, I thought with my love for staying places, this is an amazing pub. So I'm here for another one. Anything else I was going to walk to, it's probably done. So absolutely no value in rushing off trying to get round. Honestly, there's so much variety. It's such a great town. You should definitely come and see it. I have got a pub at my Premier Inn. We'll see if we can do that. But if I don't see you in 10 seconds, then that was that. Love yous. Thanks for watching.